So I've had a lot of people ask me why. Why did you want to become a publisher? And my answer goes way back to when I was in school, in college. Katharine Graham inherited the Washington Post from her father. And I was a big fan of the Washington Post while I was in college and beyond. And if you can imagine a woman in those days in a very male-dominated line of work, the newspaper industry, incredibly stressful, deadline after deadline, and she took on that job, and she really, really did not only an improvement on the Washington Post, but she gained notoriety in the industry for her, being one of the top female publishers. So she's been a long admired icon for me. I have her biography somewhere here. And so when the company came to me and said, what would you think about being a publisher? I thought, wow, this is kind of a dream come true. And so that's my reason on accepting the offer. Hi, I'm Mel Gwen Henderson, and I am the owner-publisher of a luxury lifestyle print digital platform expanding into Charlotte. Our platform, we have 159 across the U.S., and our national distribution exceeds Vogue and Vanity Fair. The magazines are so well done. The business model is successful for a couple of reasons. One, we're industry limited, meaning that I cannot have more than 3 to 4 per category in my magazine. This ensures that anyone that participates has an exclusivity with me, and that's one of the things that makes it so successful. The other thing is that they're printed, beautifully bound, beautifully paper, everything's very, very nice. And people get these at no cost to them. They arrive in their mailboxes, they don't subscribe, they arrive and they're beautiful, so people hang on to them. They're also 50% editorial and 50% advertising. So what that means is that they're very well balanced magazines. There's as much information to read and sink your teeth into in terms of editorial and articles as there is to understand feature stories about community partners and those who participate. 2 out of 3 of our readers regularly purchase from the people who participate in our magazine. They go to primarily homeowners. The reason for that is that multiple eyes see the magazines when they come into the home. My magazine will be seen each month by 59,500 people, again at no cost to them. The digital component is equally important to talk about because there is a huge platform change from Google this year, moving from search engine marketing to trustworthiness, reviews, and content. Lots of companies, not many have time to sit around and write articles about themselves, write blogs. They're busy running their businesses, so that's where I come in. My job is to be something like a built-in public relations specialist. I come out, I write feature articles, anything that they do in the community, I spotlight those communities, events with a professional photographer. I write about anything and everything they're doing, team building, they bring on a new member, they have a new product that everybody needs to know about. I feature all of this, and that's my job as their public relations person. Luxury branding is my swim lane. And I enjoy luxury branding because even if someone can't afford the product today, they can aspire to own that product one day. So aspirational branding is something that I've focused on a lot in my life, building up brands, elevating brands. And what I intend to do with people who participate in my magazine is the very same thing, to elevate their brands in such a way that people aspire to buy from their products and services. So just to give you a couple of things, this is an actual case study. This really happened. This group of women who owned this kitchen renovation company originally took out this page, and within about a year, their revenue streams increased so much that they were able to take out this inside front spread, which is one of the top pieces of real estate in any magazine. When this company approached me, I wanted to know a lot about it because I think that some community magazines do not do necessarily a great service. They don't go out and they don't write enough articles about the people in the magazines. They tend to just let the magazines not necessarily be a good representation of the people who are spending money to advertise in their platform. So mine is going to be a very, very different story. I'm launching this year. I'm currently lining up incredibly great people and look forward to anyone else who wants to work with me. So if you want to reach out to me, My email address is Mel, that's like MEL .Henderson @citylifestyle.com. If you want to give me a call, my number is 704-231-0257. You might want to text me in advance just in case I can't take your call. Things are very, very busy right now. But again, it's mel.henderson @citylifestyle.com, and cell is 704-231-0257.